Suppose that you are an astronaut whose spaceship gets out of control and crashes on an unknown planet. When you regain consciousness and find that you are not hurt badly, the first 3 questions in your mind would be: where am I? How can I discover it? What should I do? You see unfamiliar vegetation outside, and there is air to breathe. The sunlight seems paler than you remember it, and colder. You turn to look at the sky, but stop. You are struck by a sudden feeling. If you don't look, you won't have to know that you are, perhaps, too far from the earth, and no return is possible. So long as you don't know it, you are free to believe what you wish, and you experience a foggy, pleasant, but somehow guilty kind of hope. You turn to your instruments. They may be damaged. You don't know how seriously. But you stop, struck by a sudden fear. How can you trust these instruments? How can you be sure that they won't mislead you? How can you know whether they will work in a different world? You turn away from the instruments. Now you begin to wonder why you have no desire to do anything. It seems so much safer just to wait for something to turn up somehow. It is better, you tell yourself, not to rock the spaceship. Far in the distance, you see some sort of living creatures approaching. You don't know whether they are human, but they walk on 2 feet. They, you decide, will tell you what to do. You are never heard from again. This is the way most men live their lives here on Earth. Most men spend their days struggling to evade 3 questions, the answers to which underlie man's every thought, feeling, and action, whether he is consciously aware of it or not. Where am I? How do I know it? What should I do? They have never discovered the fact that the trouble comes from these 3 unanswered questions, and that there is only one science that can answer them: philosophy. Are you in a universe which is ruled by natural laws and therefore stable, firm, absolute, and knowable? Or are you in an incomprehensible chaos, a realm of inexplicable miracles, an unpredictable, unknowable flux which your mind is impotent to grasp? Are the things around you real, or are they only an illusion? Do they exist independent of any observer, or are they created by the observer? Are they the object or the subject of your consciousness? Are they what they are, or can they be changed by a mere act of your consciousness, such as a wish? Does man acquire knowledge by a process of reason or by sudden revelation from a supernatural power? Is reason a faculty that identifies and integrates the material provided by man's senses, or is it fed by innate ideas implanted in man's mind before he was born? Is reason competent to perceive reality, or does man possess some other cognitive faculty superior to reason? Can man achieve certainty, or is he doomed to perpetual doubt? The nature of your actions and of your ambition will be different according to which set of answers you come to accept. What is good or evil for man, and why? Should man's primary concern be a quest for joy or an escape from suffering? Should man hold self-fulfillment or self-destruction as the goal of his life? Should man pursue his values, or should he place the interests of others above his own? Should man seek happiness or self-sacrifice? For some 200 years, under the influence of Immanuel Kant, the dominant trend of philosophy has been directed to a single goal: the destruction of man's mind. One of the most dangerous things a man can do is to surrender his moral autonomy to others. Nothing is given to man automatically, neither knowledge, nor self-confidence, nor inner serenity, nor the right way to use his mind. Every value he needs or wants has to be discovered, learned, and acquired. Garbage in, garbage out. 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 Garbage in, garbage. The same formula applies to the relationship between a man's thinking and his emotions. As a human being, you have no choice about the fact that you need a philosophy. Your only choice is whether you define your philosophy by a conscious, rational, disciplined process of thought, or let your subconscious accumulate a junk heap of unwarranted conclusions, false generalizations, undefined contradictions, undigested slogans, unidentified wishes, doubts and fears, thrown together by chance but integrated by your subconscious into a kind of mongrel philosophy. But the principles you accept, consciously or subconsciously, may clash with or contradict one another. They too have to be integrated. What integrates them? Philosophy. Philosophical training gives man the proper intellectual posture, a proud, disciplined control of his mind. A philosophy out to destroy man's mind is necessarily a philosophy of hatred for man, for man's life, and for every human value. Hatred of the good for being the good. This is the enemy you are facing. A battle of this kind has to be fought, has to be fought, has to be fought, has to be fought with a full understanding of your cause, a full confidence in yourself, and the fullest certainty of the moral rightness of both. Only philosophy can provide you with these weapons.